How you doing, guys? Devilian here again. I thought I'd do a little video on transmogrification, seeing as I've been getting a lot of people asking me about it. It seems to be causing a lot of confusion, so let's just clear some of that up. Basically, it lets you change one item for another, so you can change what it looks like, but not the stats. So, say I wanted to change my shield to this one, Shard of Torment. That you can do. When it comes to changing other pieces of gear like your helmet, your shoulders, your legs, you can only change them for items of the same item type. So in this case, I could only change my legs to plate legs. I can't change them to cloth, leather, mail, or anything like that, because frankly that would just be OP. And you don't want paladins running around in priest tier 2, because that would just look stupid. So anyway, you'll find a room like this in pretty much every major city. Transmogrification vendors. Pretty easy to spot with all the flashing glowing lights, it looks like a rave. So anyway, you go in here, talk to the guy, you put in what item you want it to look like. So say I want to change my shield to the Shard of Torment, pop the shield in there, change the weapon. What can I change this to? Let's have a look. Weapon. Who's got the weapon? Script that in. Change it to that one. Click apply. Bob your uncle. Your items have changed. As you can see, I'm running around with the shard on my back. And you don't have to revert them back to normal to change them again. You just put in the weapon you want to change them to. So I want to change it to that mace and that shield. And as you can see, the price goes up according to what you want to change. It depends what you're changing as to how much it will cost, which is about the same as if you want to reforge an item, as you would expect. That pretty much covers it, really. Oh, and the weapons. You can only change swords for swords, i.e. two-handers. You can only change axes for axes, obviously, and so on and so forth for maces and everything else. Shields can be any shield you want. Offhands are about the same. The only difference is with, at the moment on the PTR, one-handed swords and maces and stuff like that. If they are main hand only, you can only swap them with main hand only other items. So if you had a sword that's main hand only, you would have to swap it with another sword that is main hand only. You couldn't change it with anything else. What was the last thing I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah, void storage. If you want to use void storage, since I can find the guy, as you can see it costs 1,000 gold at the minute. Hopefully that's going to change because that is quite overpriced. Also, if you want to put an item in, it's going to cost you 100 gold per item, and it removes any enchant you have on that item. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice to have all that much space, but at the minute it just costs far too much for what it is. I think that about covers it. Oh, and bows and guns and that. You can only change, well, you can change them for whatever you like, really. As long as it's a bow or a gun, it doesn't matter. I think that covers it. Anyway, hope you enjoy, guys. See you next time.